All right, so we're doing definite integrals now. All right, so we have limits of integration and we're asked to give exact answers. Oops, exact answers. All right, now you could actually do this. Nah, well, no. I was thinking that maybe you could do it with substitution, but it's actually easiest just to multiply this thing out. FOIL these two binomials. All right, so you are going to get integral from 1 to 3, and if we multiply this out, okay, we're just going to sort of distribute all these terms. So 2 times 1 is 2, and then minus t times 2 is minus 2t, and then we get 1 times t squared, so that's t squared, minus t cubed dt when you multiply that out. And then it's just a polynomial, and it's fairly straightforward. So let's figure out what the antiderivative is of this. And so we're going to get 2t minus t squared. Well, it's really 2t squared over 2, but I'm just canceling the 2. All right, and then we get plus t cubed over 3 minus t to the 4th over 4. And we're going to evaluate that from 1 to 3. All right, so now it's just arithmetic. So let's write this out. We're going to get, we're going to take the, evaluate this antiderivative at 3 and then subtract the antiderivative at 1. So, all right, let's plug in 3. 3 times 2 is 6 minus t, or 3 squared, which is 9. And then we're going to, if we plug in 3, here we'll get 9 again, minus 81 over 4. And minus, now we're going to evaluate it at 1. So plug in 1 and we're going to get 2 minus 1 plus 1/3 minus 1/4. Okay, now we want exact answers. So let's get a fraction here. Now you could plug that in your calculator, but you're going to get a decimal. So, let's work this out. It's not that bad. It's just a lot of arithmetic. This minus 9 and plus 9 will cancel out. And then we have, what do we got? We got 6 minus 81 over 4. And then we have minus, okay, so 2 minus 1 is 1. So it becomes a minus 1. Minus 1/3 plus 1/4. All right. Just take it one step at a time because otherwise you can make sign errors and it's just really easy to get messed up. All right, so if we combine the whole numbers, we've got 5 minus 1. I guess integers really not whole numbers since minus 1 isn't really a whole number. All right, so we have 5 minus, okay, we have minus 81 over 4 plus 1/4, which is 80 over 4. And then we have minus 1/3. Now 80 over 4 is just 20. So 15 minus 20 gives you minus 15 minus 1/3. So it's basically a negative 15 and 1/3, which I don't like mixed numbers. I'm actually cross that out. I don't like that. I'm actually going to write it as minus 46 over 3. Okay,